Imagine you're a kid ages 6 to 12 and you get a phone call that you get to run through the toy aisle, grabbing any and every toy you can for 3 minutes. Well, that's exactly what one girl in the Wisconsin Dells got to do today. The hearings lasted until just after midnight this morning, and only one of the 8 measures will not be moving forward today. That is a controversial proposal that would have changed the date of the 2020 presidential primary and would have cost the state millions of dollars. Here, if you follow this trail all the way to the end, that's where you're going to get to a Wisconsin Department of Natural Resources scenic area that allows people to swim in the river. That's where the Sauk County dive team dove into the Wisconsin River to start looking for the child. I'm standing in just the start of this floodwater. Down the street where Kevin's house actually is, it's about 3 feet deeper. And now, when Kevin bought the home, he was aware that it flooded back in 2008, but he never thought a once-in-a-lifetime event like that would happen again. Police are in the very early stages of this investigation, which means they can't tell us a whole lot right now. Police told us they know the 30-year-old Asian woman was hanging out with friends in a nearby apartment. They know she left, and when she didn't come back, friends found her in this grassy area right behind me. I just talked to an officer on the scene, and they said that they're waiting for the okay from the command post to give us more information about what they're piecing together at this scene. I'm all harnessed up. We've been teasing it all morning. Here we go. Ah! Reporting live in the Dells, I'm Amelia Jones, NBC 15 News. Takima Ballantyne knows that to hit the right notes, practice makes perfect.
Lots of advanced placement classes. I was an athlete. I love sports. I love the arts. I love singing and dancing.
It's the same approach she takes in her new competitive venue.
And now, the reigning Miss Black Wisconsin, Takima Ballantyne.
The state-level title she won in May that qualifies her to compete in the world's oldest scholarship pageant for women of color.
I like competition, so I just decided I'd go for it, because the worst that could happen is I don't get the scholarship money and I find a different scholarship.
Money to help her achieve her dream of continuing her education here at Madison College to become a nurse practitioner, just like the woman Takima loves most.
My partner and I, Megan, we've been together for 5 years. I love her very much. And she's such a caring spirit. She's such a loving person. Like, I wish you could see her at work, because that's when she really, really shines.
And Megan feels the same way about Takima.
I'm excited to see what her future holds for her, because whatever she sets her eyes on, the sky's the limit. I mean, she's capable of doing whatever she, wants to do in this life.
For now, that means going after the title of Miss Black USA, with a platform to improve education for Black students in Wisconsin. Something Takima knows firsthand as a graduate of Madison East High School.
To be the only person of color, along with maybe 1 or 2 other of my peers, in a class of just white students. I noticed that the people who looked like me were either not in class or not doing very well in class, and so I want to change that.
Whether it's the weight of the tiara or the weight of the expectations.
It feels like a lot of pressure, but I think I'm ready for it. If I were to win this pageant, I would be more than honored to represent our brown community.
Takima is proudly using her voice for change. In Madison, I'm Amelia Jones, NBC 15 News. It's the thrill of fear. The screams.
Oh my God! Hello.
Extreme attention to detail. That's what makes the Screaming Acres Haunted House an ultimate frightful experience.
Come on in. Doctor's office just opened.
Especially with the makeup.
Look up.
Dawn Marie Savano has been doing the actor's makeup for 6 years.
I love creating things that scare people, because I'm kind of a wuss myself. So if I can create something that scares me, I know it's going to scare someone else.
So I tested her abilities on myself. She did not disappoint.
Oh my God, that is terrifying!
And that is what the actors think of themselves, too.
I hate being scared myself, so therefore I just kind of reverse the role on people and scare them. Because as you've seen, my laughter after scaring people, it just makes you feel all giddy inside.
After all the prep work, Screaming Acres creator Jacob Oakster sits down for a quick meeting.
Everyone just be alert, be safe, have fun, and we will see you guys for dinner at the end. So we'll keep this high energy going through the weekend, and we only have a couple nights left, so.
Then the haunting begins.
All right, since you're going in, goodbye, have fun, good luck, ladies. Bye-bye.
So if you're ready to scream,
You better get ready.
feel that thrill of fear,
I bet you thought you were rid of me!
and scream some more, this is the place for you.
Exhilarates you, get your heart pumping. It's almost like a workout, you know, but just not knowing, and the fear factor is just exciting. I love it. Oh yeah! See?
Reporting in Madison, Amelia Jones, NBC 15 News.
Kind of holy cow, it's unbelievable how deep it's getting.
In a small town, you take care of each other.
It's about helping the community and what you do, how you carry yourself and represent Reedsburg as a team.
And in Reedsburg, the opponent is the Baraboo River. Neighbors take on floodwaters, knocking at their doors.
It's unpredictable. I mean, I was assuming it'd come from the river behind us, and all of a sudden it's coming up out of the street.
Kevin's been up for 24 hours.
Just trying to get what I can packed.
He's just trying to get out in time.
Just trying to get as much junk out of the basement.
I'm standing in just the start of this floodwater. Down the street where Kevin's house actually is, it's about 3 feet deeper. And now, when Kevin bought the home, he was aware that it flooded back in 2008, but he never thought a once-in-a-lifetime event like that would happen again.
They said 100-year flood, so I'm going, well, flooded in 08, so I'm good until, in 100 years. Well, it's been 10 years now, and last night at 9 p.m., I had an officer handing me paperwork saying to plan on an 08 flood again.
Something no one planned on, but it's here.
All these houses went under 10 years ago. You hate to see them getting damaged again.
As the water keeps rising,
Kind of craziness.
this small town keeps fighting.
We did what we could, and now we'll just hope and pray for the best for now.
In Reedsburg, Amelia Jones, NBC 15 News.